All right, chapter 40. A metonymic view of the divinity of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ were truly God, or if there existed such a co-equal and co-essential oneness between the Father and the Son that they constituted but one being or divine essence, then what is true of one is true of the other, and a change of names and titles from one to the other cannot alter the sense of the text. Let us then substitute the titles found applied to the Son in the New Testament to the Father and observe the effect. My Son is greater than I. John 7:28. God can do nothing of himself. John 5:19. I must be about my Son's business. Luke 2:49. The kingdom of heaven is not mine to give, but the Son's. Matt 20:23. I come in my Son's name, and ye receive me not. John 5:43. God cried, Jesus, why hast thou forsaken me? Matt 13:28. No man hath seen Jesus at any time. 1 John 1:5. Jesus created all things by his Son. EPH 3:9. God sat down in heaven at the right hand of Jesus. Luke 22:69. There is one Jesus, one mediator between Jesus and men. Galatians 3:20. Jesus gave his only begotten Father. 1 John 4:9. God knows not the hour, but Jesus does. Mark 8:32. God is the servant of Jesus. Mark 12:18. God is ordained by Jesus. Acts 27:31. The head of God is Christ. Epistles, 1:3. We have an advocate with Jesus. God is righteous. 1 John 2:1. Jesus gave all power to God. Matt 28:18. God abode all night in prayer to Jesus. Luke 6:12. God came down from heaven to do the will of Jesus. John 6:38. Jesus made the Father his high priest. Hebrews 10:24. Last of all, the Son sent the Father. Matt 21:39. Jesus will save the world by that God whom he hath ordained. Jesus is God of the Father. John 20:17. Jesus hath exalted God and given him a more excellent name. Phil 2:9. Jesus hath made God a little lower than the angels. Hebrews 2:9. God can do nothing except what he seeth Jesus do. John 5:19. Now the question arises, is the above representation a true one? Most certainly it can be if Jesus and the Father are but one almighty being. A change in names and titles cannot alter the truth nor the sense. To say the Chief Justice Chase has gone south, Secretary Chase has gone south, Governor Chase has gone south, ex-Senator Chase has gone south, or Salmon P. Chase has gone south are affirmations equally true and equally sensible because they all have reference to the same being. The case is too plain to need argument. The above reversal of names and titles of Jesus and the Father may sound very pleasant and rather grating to Christ-adoring Christians, simply because it is the transposition of the tides of two very scripturally dissimilar beings, instead of a being as generally taught by Orthodox Christians, one in essence, one in mind, one in body or being, and one in name, as Reverend Barnes affirms most of self-evidently false in his statement based solely on scriptural ground. If Jesus is very good and there is but one God, then the foregoing transposition cannot mar the sense nor alter the truth of one text quoted.